Alright, here we go. Once again, another day, another price action. It is Friday, and I do expect the price to be bullish, and I think there won't be anything much for today. But still, the usual work. Bass is still bearish. We do have a bearish fairly gap right now. Yep, this one on daily. Now, if I take a look at the H4, yep, H4 is currently sitting at this order block. I do expect a move bearish. So that's the thing. First target would be this low, and the next one would be this low. As simple as that for H4. And then comes the H1, which is also currently sitting at this one. So yeah, there ain't anything else to say. Overall, I am bearish. Price has already taken this high, as you can see. Then we might target this one, whatever. After that, I would like to see, oh wait, not this way, but be it like this, sweep of high, then market structure shift. Then we will be moving bearish while targeting either London low or Asia low or this low. But since today is Friday, I would like to target the London low, which would be a good target. Other than that, there ain't anything much, pretty much else to say right now. And yeah, that's it. I think I will have two more trades. After that, my account will be blown in terms of risk. So, yeah, notes. Market has been good, but my buy side execution wasn't good in these days. So yeah, that's it. And I also add that the reason as to why I might miss today's move or I might get a loss. And the reason being is pretty simple, as you can see on this one. Wait, let me. Oh, that I think. Okay. The reason being pretty simple is that, first of all, in the H4 you can see price. I mean, buyers are stepping in after having the market structure shift, you can say. But still, this order block is holding right now, and the reason I'm saying buyers are stepping in, you can see on the left, this has been a good, very good demand level from which currently price is reacting. It has taken the liquidity and shift the structure bullish. So if price break above this one being bullish after 2 hours, then okay, I would forget about being long. I mean, I would forget about being short, and I would like to go with long after that if price break above this one. But I mean, this is the H4 thing. But if I take a look at the H1, H1 is doing the same thing. It has taken this liquidity and then shifted structure. After shifting the structure, it is just pretty much moving bullish. So you can. I do you say it is random? No, it's not. So, anyways, so these are the thing I have to keep in mind, that price is losing stage. Price is losing this steam in bearishness. All right, so I've been looking for short on this Euro USD, but from my years of experience, all I can say is that the condition for short in Euro USD is not looking good. So I would like to look at any other pair such as USD CAD is looking good. Oh wait, what is that zone is coming from? Really, bro? 2024. Swing high, swing low. It was fun on daily time frame. Oh, the big book. Oh my gosh, fucking insane. And the fact that that level is being respected so well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh, 3 times. Now there you go. Okay. So that is a huge respect level, I would say. We are going to move bearish. From there, we are pretty much moving bearish. H4 has shifted. I like to take this hole as a order block. Okay, we do have a fair value gap. So high time frame market structure shift has happened. Now the lower time frame need to be taken out first. Okay, I want to see a, sorry, not this one. I want to see a manipulation, then shift of the structure, bullish, since USD is strong, so this might not be a problem. So I'm in this one right now, and let's see, risking less for whatever reason. Oh, I'm risking less is because price haven't taken that liquidity and there is still left that fair value gap, so there is a chance for price to break through and push above this one here, then shape the structure, and then we might be bearish. But until now, I am being very selective, and this is my last target. Alright, I thought about adding some voiceover, otherwise it might be boring. So yesterday, my plan on USD CAD was pretty much, what can I say? Analysis was perfect, but the entry wasn't, as you can see on this one. Oh, by the way, this one is Euro USD. I were expecting price to reach the 50% of Fibonacci, and then I start watching USD JPY once or USD CAD once again, and yeah, just range bound price action because I became liquidity. If you don't find the liquidity, then you are the liquidity, as we know. EU is now retracing towards the level from which I do want to see a move happen. So if I move to H4, H4 is still 14 minutes left for this candle to close above that order block, and H1 is pretty much, you can say, bullish, or it can be dead cat bounce there where price just more bullish than reverse. But I don't want to see any reverse right now. I mean, you can, it is clearly bullish. So I think we are just reaching toward that fair value gap. After that, we will be moving bullish again. So yeah, that's the update, and I'm going to stop this recording right now. So let's see. Alright, here come my favorite fucked up session on, obviously, US 100. I mean, everything was great. Bass was great. Everything was great. But as you know, you can see right now after having the inverted fairly gap, I execute on this one, and the plan was perfect. Everything was well. But the I fucked up when I execute on the second one, as you can see, and moved my SL into break even. And as you know, Raj just got me out on there. Alright, let's go. So today is 25th of April and weekend. Alright. There we go. Everything looks great. Okay, so as I've said yesterday, I were waiting for price to have a market structure shift bearish, then I would be like to look for short. But as you know, market didn't did what I wanted to see. So what do we have? We have a first of all the H4 shift bullish, as I have said that if price shift above this one as it did like this, then we would be moving bullish after having the retest. That was the whole plan yesterday. And yeah, price exactly did what I wanted to see. Price closed above there and then retested on 50% of Fibonacci, I believe, and this was also the whole high time frame area, this one, from which price really did create the movement as I wanted to see. But obviously I didn't execute on this one because my attention was somewhere else yesterday. But I could have executed on this one as planned. It moved like that 2 hour easily. So I didn't execute on this one. The reason being is pretty simple, and that is US 100. I know this one looks good right now because it just went straight bullish. But here's the thing, yesterday I took this entry on US 100 because we do have, I mean, first of all, overall bias was bullish. If you take a look at the daily, I mean, there's no reason for price to move bearish. It is cleanly bullish. H4 is also bullish. It was that candle move bearish, then followed by a move bullish, and then you can see on the H1 we do have a fair value gap on H1 from which we were reacting. Then come the M15. M15 has this order block, this fair value gap, etc. etc. I moved into M5 for having a clear view so that I can execute in a good area. So that's how it went. Price reached there. Take this liquidity, execute after having this candle. And I didn't just execute after having this candle. I went on M5. I mean, I was watching separate chart. You can see on this video I have of live session. But as you know, this one is looking great, but this wasn't great, and the reason being is pretty simple. I execute on this one after having this shift of the fair value gap inverted. Then when price reached there, I execute around here while having my SL below this one, and my planned TP area was here. Okay, this was the whole plan at first. So when price reached above here, I added another position on this fair value gap, and then price start reacting on this order block, then broke below. My ash sell at the time was around this area. Price reached there, take my SL, got me out from both position, from both long, and then just move straight bullish. I would say it was overall my mistake, and the mistake was pretty simple, and that is I said something but I didn't do that. as simple as that. So that was the whole problem of me. I mean, I was speechless. Well, anyways, what can I say? So I think this one was the 8th or 11th. I have to check that one first. That how many challenges I have lost so far from the last year. So let me check that first. So I think this one currently, I mean, these are from, I don't know, it is focusing or not. So these are 8 challenge which I have failed. The 5th one was passed. I mean, I have passed on 5th try. It was a good one, but then ended up being a loss because of not having the NID and KYC process whole thing. Then I lost a couple of here and there. And man, oh man, it was a tragic story. And now I still have left like $7, but obviously I'm not going to be recovering from that. I might use that for something else. But it is. Now, what I can see right now, it is my current, I mean, lifestyle, everything is reflecting on my trading, such as, so yesterday I said that I would watch 15 minutes of video and then I would like to practice daily best. Then I ended up watching 45 minutes of video, and same thing happened on the night there. I said I would be taking only one position right now because I am trying to minimize my losses as much as possible. But the greed kicks in, and there wasn't any discipline in me, and I ended up taking both positions. So let me show you the dash. So this one is the Maven dashboard. You can see best traded pair. Yes, 100. Worst traded pair, I don't know. Best was, I mean, both pair was good. But let's see. There you go. This week was the worst week, as you can see on this picture. Okay, US 100. So yeah, my current problem is doubling down on a winning position in US 100. I think it is kind of like became a grave something. And the reason is pretty simple. I made money, something like doing something like that on the other Friday, from which I start putting belief on myself that it is a possible. It's possible to have making money like that one, which is why I ended up doing this over and over again. So yeah, this was the whole thing, and nothing else to say right now.